Did a lot of shows up in the mountains, a lot for friends and family, all around. You know, that's one thing. Soup's been able to keep a steady flow going. You know, once or twice a month. And it's
steady flow of shows.
And these chefs are hungry. We're gonna put something out. I mean, that's kind of what this is about. Getting ourselves known out there. I mean, we've been just sharpening our knives for a good 7+ years, and our pot boileth over. We're ready to serve you all. Yes.
And you got this new lineup. So Seth left, and he's doing another project, and you got this other guy,
Soren Anderson on bass. A funky guy. About a year ago, Phil Crissetti finds me on thebandmix.com. Shredding guitarist out of Concord, lives right around the corner. He joins the band, so I get a lead guitarist. He brings with him a sax player, Chris Curry, and that actually allowed me to open up, start playing trumpet some more, start singing more. And now we've got Tamara LC, who just joined us, so we got a female on vocals. So
we didn't see her at those last couple.
She didn't make the last show. Okay. She was at Toots, the one before that.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to what we can explore with that. So the more chefs you got, the more ingredients you can add to any meal. So,
can't go wrong with that.
And we consider ourselves definitely a utility band. That's what Troy likes to call us. And okay, I gotta agree with that, because if it's a folk thing, we can go there. If it's a reggae rock thing, we can do that. If it's we've been booked in metal shows and punk shows and Americana shows. Okay, we're gonna give you soup.
Yeah, you guys got a lot to offer.
Yeah.
That's why you can play all these shows with all these other bands, and you fit in because you're just a little bit of everything. And I'm being open-minded to music. I love everything, from like 80s new wave to like heavy metal to punk to serious 70s uncut funk. So it's a big blend in the kitchen. So hey, let's take it back to the guy who actually introduced us, Larry Barron. Give me a good Larry Barron story. Larry Barron is a great drummer. Has been in like God knows how many bands over the years, and yeah, cool East Bay cat who's been living there for a while, man.
Wow, definitely a musical big brother to myself and the East Bay Soup Kitchen. Man, I've known him before I even knew Troy, because I was delivering papers and going to his garage when, what was I, 7, 8 years old? Riding my bike down there. So, yeah, the whole Terry Hill scene, a lot of good musicians. You got Larry Barron, Danny Jones, a guitarist, one of Joe Satriani's, and I took some lessons from that guy. A great... Got to catch him, Danny Jones, local guy.
What's Terry Hill's scene? Is that a neighborhood?
Yeah, neighborhood. San Pablo, Pinole, right in that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
So
yeah, we know Satriani goes back to teaching Larry Lalonde and Kirk Hammett. Barry, a guy forever,
Yep.
Super talented. Very cool. And so what's coming up? That in the new year, you said you're going to be trying to record with this new lineup and get that going.
We got that going. It sounds like we're going to be playing the Ska Dog Records again. I believe it's January 22nd. I got to hear from my bass player, but I'm pretty sure it's a slam dunk. And it's Lydia's birthday party. So Ska Dog Records. It's going to be a Sunday afternoon. Come on down, free gig. Have a taste of soup. And then January 29th, the following Sunday, we're at Vinny's in Concord, and that's from 7 to 8 o'clock, and that's a free show, and it's our showcase. It's Vinny's Indie Sundays. They have independent bands that are going on every Sunday. If you're into that, and if you're not, you need to go down there and check it out. You're going to get surprised by some of the people that are playing. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that place is still going, because over the years, you remember we had Lindy's and we had Bourbon Street, and even my group got to play at the Red Hat, which isn't doing any more shows, and then the Time Out, which is gone. So actually, Vinny's is the last remaining of the Concord venues.
Yeah.
Sad to say, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
like after all
always-
these years, you
yeah.
know, that we're losing a lot of live music venues, and it's pretty sad, especially for bands on a small level that need a place to play. So good on venues for still going and rocking, and definitely give support and go to these Sunday shows, people. Even if you don't know the bands, you gotta just go to support to keep live music alive. And anything else you want to touch upon about any other Bay Area stories you can share with us, or any other bands that you digging around the Bay Area, man, pumping up the Bay?
Ooh, pump up the Bay, man. So last weekend was wow, so many great shows.
Yeah,
So,
Forest Day, Planet Booty at Vinny's.
So Sabretooth Unicorn, friends of ours from the Concord scene. They're a great band. Check them out.
What an interesting name. What is behind that name? I gotta know.
So Vince Lay is another Steve Sage student, and just a teacher, just an all-around great music guy. But also puts on Monday night open jams at open mic at the Vinny's on Monday. So go down, say hi to Vince, him and Joey Nunez. Great band. I think they're like a 10-piece band, horns, guitars, dancing bears, clowns, the whole thing, man. I mean,
Really? That
what
sounds like a circus.
Sabretooth
Unicorn.
Sabretooth, check them out. And then that was my first time seeing Planet Booty, and wow, what a fun. And then Forest Day, they were great. But even the night before, I won't say I liked it better, but definitely just as much, because I like all kinds of different music. That was Monster God opened the show. They rocked the house.
Ruby shares
Arno
the studio
Corpse.
with them.
Arno
That's wild.
Corpse. Oh, I love
You got
those
to see
guys.
that?
Saw them, got on stage, jumped around, was
You
doing
were
the
at that
bodybuilding.
Max Sabbath show?
And then Max Sabbath. And
Wow.
you got it, yeah. So, and then in between there, we played out at the Shoreline there in Berkeley. So, just
Yeah,
what a
let's
weekend,
pump up that a
you
little
know.
bit. The Solar Van
So that's
shows.
the Solar Van. This, you talk about renegade punk rock. I mean, this is pretty good stuff.
Lee from
Elegant
Trash.
Trash is the man. It's his van, and this whole scene is powered off his little solar generator on top of this yellow van he drives around, and all kinds of good bands. And Elegant Trash is always there. That's his band. And Weekly is just it's fun stuff, man.
Yeah,
So-
and he gives other bands a chance to play right on the shoreline. Totally punk rock renegade style that you get to just set up and play to the water, and it's an amazing thing, right?
I'm looking at the Golden Gate Bridge here, you know, and just like, wow, it doesn't really get much better. So people are calling in here. This is our hot dial line. You know, if you want to donate, please give to the East Bay Soup Kitchen.
I gotta ask you: is that Max Sabbath? Are they local? Arno Core? These are all Bay Area
Arno
stuff, or
Corpse,
no?
I think Arno Core is a Bay Area band. Max Sabbath, I think they're a national band. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't really know.
I'll look it up. But yeah,
this was my second time.
So that
seeing
was
them.
at Vinny's.
It was Vinny's.
Yeah, they get some
Chris
good
Lamore
shows
put
there.
on a damn ass good show. Both nights, yeah. So hats off, you know.
Yeah, Chris has been a longtime promoter in the Bay Area, East Bay and stuff. So, yeah, very cool, man. So look forward to this new recording and getting that lineup, set in stone for, new songs, old songs, and whatever comes about. And really, take it from me. I've seen everybody on the planet, and I'm always entertained by Chef Clint and the whole crew, because they put a smile on your face. They're all about having fun. There's too many snobby musicians that take themselves seriously, and these guys are just the ones who want to have you dancing and smiling and having a good time and laughing, and that's what life's all about. And just living life to the fullest, my friend. And thank you so much for taking the time. And any links you can give people for the Facebook and all that? Or what?
You'll check us out. We're working on our marketing stuff. But yeah, we're on Facebook.
Give them Facebook.
We're on Reverb Nation.
Okay.
Shoot, there's stuff on Bandmix. Yeah, we're always looking for good cooks. And tell us your concept. We're going to post recipes out there. let's definitely just music is one big ball, and let's just soup it up. Everyone get in there, and it's all over the world. It's international. Every place has a different style and a taste for soup, and so think about that with it when you're making your music, and just do your thing. You know?
Yes, sir.
So soup loves you. Eat, be well, be healthy, and thank you, David, for letting this happen, man. We're real
Hey,
excited
much support, man. I'm always supporting local bands.
So.
And while we have international on the topic, we just have to plug our buddy Brian Kehoe, who's an amazing guitar player and singer, who used to be in Merv. Clint tonight, supporting local bands like he does all the time, even when he's not playing, and I love this man for it. He's going to go see Kehoe International in Point Richmond, and again, just
Baltic Kiss, the Baltic Kiss. Go in there.
It's all
barbecue.
It's all about just supporting local acts, and Kehoe's been on the scene for a long time. He's even played with Les Claypool and Duo de Twang. I mean, this guy is a legend. He'll never be in the Grammys or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter, because the real folks that are the real deal, all that stuff's garbage. So again, thank you, Clint, for coming out, and just look for this band and definitely see East Bay Soup Kitchen live and direct at a venue near you, or outside, or any other event that they play in the Bay Area, and can't wait to see them again. Later.